Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks, and tutorials, and of course, I like to do this in complete survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to obtain Bedrock in survival Minecraft. Now, this method is a new method, but it does rely on the old mechanics. This new method is a lot simpler than the old one, as it does not require any redstone whatsoever. Now, because I've got no end in Simply Survival, I'm going to show you on a brand new world, but I'm still going to do the process in 100% survival. As I said, I've got no end in Simply Survival, and I don't want any obsidian towers regenerating because that will be really long to destroy them. So I'm just going to show you the process on another world. First of all, I'll show you the process, and then I will show you how to do the process. First of all, we're going to grab our end crystals and place 4 of them around the outskirts of the center fountain, like so. Oh my god, did I just go in the fountain and didn't spawn through? Dude! What the? Anyway, I'm going to carry on and literally bone meal this. Oh my god, that was taking ages. I'm going to go up and I need my axe in hand. I need to remove this, quickly place this and light it. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I think we just got that. And boom, we are able to get ourselves a piece of bedrock. Now, there is a little trick to get this bedrock. This is directly linked to timing. So when the end crystal beams are up that way, that is when you need to light the TNT, or you will not be able to grab any more bedrock. You can rinse and repeat this process, and yeah, you should be able to get a number of bits of bedrock. However, once you've got one, feel free to go ahead and duplicate it, as that will probably be a faster way to get some. And now I've showed you how to get it. Let me show you how to build this thing. Sweet. So I've joined yet another brand new world so I can show you this build. The items you are going to need to build this thing are basically all in my hotbar. Now, I've got 3 temporary solid blocks. You're going to get these back. Yeah, you just need 3 temporary solid blocks. I'll tell you why very soon. You're going to need a locator map. This is very important. I would suggest bringing an efficiency 5 pickaxe because you do have a fair bit of digging to do. We're going to want 2 buckets of water for a source bucket of water. Bring 1 piece of soul sand, about half a stack of obsidian. You may not even need that much. 4 pieces of dirt, 2 buttons. And to actually obtain the bedrock, you'll need a few more items, that being TNT, something to light the TNT. You need an efficiency 5 pickaxe, again, because every second counts. Some dark oak saplings, this is very important for this process. And of course, we're going to want some bone meals as well. Finally, we're going to want some end crystals. And that is everything you're going to need to actually obtain bedrock. Pretty resource friendly, right? Of course, the last thing you're going to need is a center end fountain. And that's exactly what I've got here. So the first step, what we're going to do is we're going to make our arrow face the top of the map. And then we're going to kind of go on the angle here. You see how we've got 4 pieces of bedrock on each side here. We can use these as a little bit of a idea of where we want to be pointing. So that one would be facing that way, and that one would be facing that way. So we're going to pick the one that is facing northwest. So if I point this way, I'll be facing northwest, and that's what our solid blocks are going to be for. So we know exactly what direction our build is going to be built in. And now we know the exact location of where we want to build the build. We want to go to the center piece of bedrock around the fountain and simply go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to do that to all 4 sides. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, this side. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you've got like a little bit of a gap here, you might want to consider blocking this up right now, because we are going to have to do some digging around our portal. And once we've marked out 4 around each side of the portal, we can simply link them up like this. And of course, I'm going to want to do that to all 4 sides. So I'm just going to place these ones back. And then on the edge here, I'm going to build a little wall, so I know where to link them all up. So once you've done that step, we should have something that looks a little bit like this. It should be 4 from each side, like that. Now we should be ready to go a little bit deeper. So remember where we marked up earlier? We want to be kind of facing that, and then we're going to go to this corner. And then we're simply going to want to dig down 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm just going to make myself a little staircase up, because I'm going to show you a little trick on how we can save a bunch of time in regards to digging this thing out. So instead of digging this entire thing out, that would take absolutely ages. It's not actually required. So what we're going to do is face this thing again, and we're going to go to this center point, and we're going to go all the way down 6. Of course, linking this, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we can link that one on the corner. And I'm going to do the exact same again. I'm going to face this, but come around this way, and we're going to go down 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course 6, and then we can link this up. And once you've linked it up, you can simply start clearing it out like this, just this corner. That will save you a hell of a lot of time. And once you've got it linked up like this, you simply want to link the lines up underneath the fountain. So under here should be, yeah, the fountain, as you can see, and then we're free to remove the remainder of the bedrock on this corner. So you want to remove this thing so it looks a little bit like this. As you can see, we have got a little bit cleared out on the top, but the only corner that we've dug out to 6 is this corner, and this is where we are going to be doing the oak sapling. First things first, we want to make a way up and down here, so I'm going to place 2 blocks here, like so. Place my buttons on. I'm going to remove this. And then once I've got my buttons placed there, I'm going to grab my first load of obsidian and run a line like this. I'm then going to face upwards and clear it all out, place my soul sand, and all this is going to do is give us a little bit of a up and down path so we can get up and down. First of all, I need to make a source block of water. Now in the end, with the shaders, it is invisible, but fear not, I do have water in the hole, as you can see. And basically, we just want to fill this all the way up, so the bubble columns are going to work. And I'm on the final bucket, or at least I think it's the final bucket, or the final couple buckets. And now I've got a access point, so I can get up and down like this. Next step, let's face ourselves north like this, and we're going to grab a piece of obsidian and turn around. So now we should be facing south, and place a piece of obsidian just there. So it should be kind of like that. And then we're going to come around this side, and we're going to stand in the center and place a piece of obsidian just there. And we come around to this side, and it's not going to be this one this time. It's going to be this one, and the same with this one. We're going to place one this side. Now for this one, we're going to want a little bit of fire protection, and to do that, we're just going to use obsidian. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to want to do that to the north side as well. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. At this point, you can make yourself a little way up and down here, like this, so we can very quickly get around the portal. I mean, I think I said I had a way up and down using that, but yeah, we need to totally make one. We need to go like this. And yeah, now we have a little bit of water here that we can totally land in. Now it is invisible again because of the shaders, but you're going to want a little pool of water that you can just jump in. For what it's worth, even if you didn't have the pool of water, I don't think you'd take damage. But yeah, I mean, it's easy enough. Make yourself a little pool. So we've got the pool of water, and we've got the bubble column going up. Let's go through the bubble column, and we're going to basically place down a piece of bedrock here and a piece of bedrock here, aligned with this piece on the end, and that will just give us enough room to hit the tree up when we need to place in our TNT. At this point, I mean, you're free to remove these if you really want, and we're going to go ahead and place down our dirt. The easiest way to do this is crouch, where we just remove those blocks and kind of like drop off the side like this. And there we go. This is the block that we're going to use. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that is where we're going to place our dark oak saplings. Just like that. And there we have it. That is the build complete. It is as simple as that. We are now ready to do the process. Now, you are going to want to bring enough items so you can do this process more than once. The reason being is because the chances are you are not going to get this first time. It is time-based, and sometimes I believe the tree doesn't grow to how we want the tree to grow. So, the first step, place down your dark oak saplings like this, and we're going to go up now and place our end crystals. So, very quickly, 1, 2, 3, and of course 4. We want to go down, bone mealing all of this straight back up with our axe, and we're going to use a piece of wood, replace it. Now just as it goes that way, so just after this one, now we should light it, and that should be the exact perfect timing, and boom, we have been able to get ourselves a piece of bedrock. Let's grab that right now. And like I said, you could rinse and repeat this process, or you could go ahead and, yeah, go and dupe this thing, like with the new any item duplication glitch. whatever you prefer. And there we go, how to obtain Bedrock in 100% survival. That's all I've got time for. I will catch you on the next one.